Hello, my name is Francis Dosey, and today I will be talking about the Mountain Dew commercial, Disguised as a Love Poem by Matthew Olsman. The reason I picked this poem particularly is because I feel currently I am in my love stage. I've recently found somebody that is blowing my mind with the way she talks, the way she acts, the way she moves, and I think that she might be the one. I've been a little background about me. I was divorced about maybe 6 to 7 years ago, and then ever since then I've really just been dicking and dabbling with women, and I never really settled down. But as of recent, I had a friend that introduced me to this young lady, and she's been blowing my mind, and I think I might just give love and marriage another try. So saying that, let's begin. One of the quotes in the story that resonated with me was, "Because you wear pink, write poems about bullets and gravestones." The person that has captured me is a social worker. She's very caring, very loving, very out there. She just really is an overall good person. But I find it so funny how she, like the quote says, you wear pink but write poems about bullets and gravestones. This girl is loving, caring, and is so soft, and is a woman. But then because she was raised in the hood, she doubles back, and then she hits me with like that ghetto vernacular, or she talks about hood things like cars with big rims, cookouts, rap songs, and it just makes me laugh. Like, bro, this is not what you portray on a daily basis, but you know about this. And it just makes me laugh. Another quote that I seen in the poem that resonated with me was, "Because you drove me to the train station, you drove me to Minneapolis, you drove me to Providence." That quote shows me that that person's partner, is willing to go to numerous lengths, numerous times. And I like that quote because I'm a water operator and I work long hours. Sometimes I work 16-hour shifts, sometimes I work 8-hour shifts, sometimes I work 56 hours a week, sometimes I could work maybe 60 plus. It all depends. And before this young lady, it was just me eating McDonald's, Burger King, whatever I could find before I go to work. But now this young lady's come into my life, and she goes out of her way to make me lunch, dinner, breakfast. It doesn't matter. Whatever time of the day it is, she'll bring it. Like one example, there was one example. I was going to work a 16-hour shift, and I probably maybe made a sandwich, a peanut butter sandwich, or brought some water and apples. And I went to work, and then she called me like, "Oh, you got food?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got food," And I told her what I had. And then she's like, "Oh, that's not real food." And a couple minutes later, she just randomly pulled up to my job, which is this is a government facility. You just can't come in because you'll be arrested. I don't know where she just got to my job, and she's like, "Hey, come outside, I got food." And she had an abundance of food for me to last me 16 hours, which I didn't ask for. And I'm used to being without. But she just brought it to me, and I was just like, "Oh wow, you really went out your way and you did that for me." Another quote in the story that I liked was at the end when the author was talking about, how you were down to your last, you didn't have no gas in your car, no leftovers in the fridge, but yet there was still a 20-ounce Mountain Dew bottle left in there for me because one time I had stated that I liked Mountain Dew, and she remembered. My partner, when we started talking, I told her that I liked guns. And then as I mature in my career and my savings, and I'm able to buy more guns, I'm able to stay at my own spot, so I could, outfit my garage with the safe and have more guns, I would love to do that. And then I was telling her about the guns that I like, and sports that I like, food that I like. And then one day, she sends me a text message, and it goes something like this, like, "Hey, thank you for your purchase at so-and-so gun store, and for so-and-so gun, it will be arriving at so-and-so date." And I was like, wait, I didn't order nothing. This is a scam. And then I kept reading, and it had her name in the listing. So I called my partner. I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I know you said you like this gun, and all that stuff, and I know you've been down lately, so here you go." And this was for Valentine's Day. And I told her about this probably during Halloween or something when we first started talking. And I was like, bro, wait, what? And she's like, yeah. And I don't really talk about guns, but every once in a while I'll speak about guns. And I was just shocked that she remembered. She remembered the type of gun. And she remembered how I was like, yeah, in order to get a gun, you have to go through this process. And she went through the process to actually get it. And I was just shocked. And I was just like, yo, bro, this girl's really stepping up. And this poem really just resonated me. And like I said, I was looking for love. I wasn't looking for love, but love found me. And it's just like the thing that I was speaking on to God about, oh, you know, Father God, I do want my partner next time to this. It's like she's just checking off all those boxes. And it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it's interesting. It's opened me up to new avenues, new windows that I never thought I could really open up to. And I really just thought this poem, the Mountain Dew poem, really just resonated with me simply because of the whole love situation that I'm going through.